Hello. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Hi, everybody. This is Demetria and Christina.
Hi.
We are here today to start our Facebook Live series called Hey, Sister. Yeah, so that is our common greeting for one another whenever we talk to each other on the phone or any conversation. Anytime we see each other, we greet each other with Hey, Sister. And today, I am actually here in Arizona celebrating my sister's 40th birthday. So, yay! So we wanted to kick off today while we're here. She has some friends in town because the theme of our show is for sisters, by sisters, about sisters and misters, and we'll be talking about a variety of topics, but today we're going to talk about the fourth decade. So Christina and her friends, we have some here who are approaching the fourth decade, we have some that have started the fourth decade, and we have some like myself who are in the midst of the fourth decade, and we just want to talk about that experience. So for you, Christina, tell me about you're now 10 days in.
Yes.
10 days into your fourth decade. So tell me what this time means for you as a woman.
Oh, as a woman, that is far reaching.
Yes.
So far it's been great. Obviously not too much has changed in the last 10 days than I had experienced prior to. But, I don't know if it's just a mental thing where once you enter that fourth decade, you feel that you have a new level of freedom that perhaps even leading up to it you didn't have. I think in the last few days I've come to a place where I'm even feeling a little less concerned about some of these quote-unquote milestones that we're supposed to hit before you get to the fourth decade. I'm not married, I don't have any kids, and so that has been something that's been playing on my mind for the last few years, I'd say a lot. And in these last few weeks, honestly, leading up to this big birthday, this fourth decade, I feel a lot more relief in the sense that, if these milestones happen, they happen. And if they don't, then perhaps that's not the path that I was intended to be on. So it feels good so far.
All right. Very good. Well, thank you.
And part of my voice, it was already like this, but yes, I'm sure going out probably exacerbated.
Yes. So we had a great weekend, right?
We did.
So I see Rachel, you've joined us. Say hi, Deisha.
Hi, Deisha. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Shamilia. How you doing? So, now, my friend Deisha here is online, and you have some fellow Shreveport folks, in the place to be, right? Yeah. So.
Oh, nobody's Shreveport anymore.
Oh, our Shreveport left, but that's okay. We're gonna shout out to Samara because she was celebrating her 40th. Hey, Cece. So we're gonna talk to Misty, Ebony, Shayla, and Nashana. So all of these ladies have something in common. They are all sisters. They're all sorority sisters.
Well, no, not
minus one.
Oh, no.
So she's still a sister of science.
She's a Southern University sister. So we're all sisters. We're all connected in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to go down the line. So let's talk to Misty first.
Hi, everybody. My name's Misty.
And so, Misty, you are in a transformation now in your fourth decade. So let's talk about a little bit about, you were a science major. You're not working in that field anymore. You're actually kind of reinventing yourself now, right? So tell us what you're doing.
Okay, so actually, to piggyback off what Chrissy said about expectations and what we should have accomplished or what we should be doing by 40, I kind of kicked that to the side too, which is why me and Chrissy are kin. The same attitude of like, you know what? I have to live my life. I can't, go by the check marks and the list that everyone else thinks I should be doing at this time. So I followed my dreams. I love science. And I love expression more. So I'm an actress. I'm into film. I write, and that's what I'm doing. That's my gift to myself as I start 40. This is April, May, June, July, August. 6 months.
6 months
6
in.
months into 40. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's worthwhile. Because I'm finding myself out of my comfort zone. Growth happens outside of the comfort zone. I'm challenged and I'm loving it. And so I feel my 40s are going to be really expansive, and I'm starting it in the lane that resonates with my heart.
Yes.
And so that's my advice to anybody. Let go of the expectations and live the life of your dreams and your highest self. And that allows me to go to bed at night, even with challenges or how hard it is, with acceptance and love.
Mm-hmm. So self-acceptance is really important, and it's something we seem to get more of in that fourth decade. Yeah.
I like to say I give a little bit less care. Or what's the non-PG version? I have less fucks to give, essentially. And that's advice I've gotten from other women in their 40s when I was coming up in my 30s. You're going to care less. That's what you won't have as much care about what everyone else has to say. And I appreciate that. I still have some ways to grow in that. So I'm thinking by maybe 45, I'll be like completely let go of it. But I'm on the right track. I'm on it.
Very good. And so let's talk about that a little bit more. So it's not that we don't care. So caring is sharing. We do care. Okay. We're caring people, but we care about ourselves more. We have grown into a place of self-love and self-acceptance that becomes a greater priority than the opinions, thoughts, and beliefs and feelings of others. And really that fulfillment and joy that comes only from within, I think, is expressed more in that fourth decade. So would that be a fair way of saying that?
Perfect.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Shayla's about to catch your Uber. So come on, Shayla, we got to get you in.
Okay, I don't know where I need to move.
You're right here, girl.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay,
Yeah.
So what's the question?
Okay, so Shayla, let's just talk about your time. So how long have you been in the fourth decade?
About 20 days. September 24th was my birthday.
Yes, and so one of the things you said while we were here is that you have made spa a verb.
Spying is a verb.
Spying is a verb. So tell us about why that self-care and giving back to yourself has become so important to you at this point in your life.
So I have to echo with my other sisters on the no check boxes, the no milestones, not married, no kids, and thinking about just what is important for me. So loving me, and learning to relax in my downtime, and I work hard at being busy, so I need to work hard at not being busy. So that's my spying as a verb.
Yeah, very good. Well, thank you. So you have a lot of big, exciting things coming up soon, too.
Yes.
But we'll save that for another episode.
Yes, I'll call in for another episode.
Yes, she's going to call in for another episode. So she has to go catch an Uber. But again, spying is a great thing. So there's another Southernite on. There's Karen Anderson has joined us. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
I'm here with all your fellow Jaguars. You know, me, Xavier Wright. I don't know what to do with all these Jaguars around here. Okay. All right. So, go get your hugs. And we'll All right. See you later. All right. So now I'm here with Miss Ebony. Hello. Hi, Miss Ebony.
Hello.
All right, so let's talk a little bit. So you are in. Let's talk about being that fourth decade, kind of climbing that career ladder. And so,
39.
Oh, she's approaching the fourth decade. Oh, how long you have?
About 11 months.
About 11 months. So you're almost there. Okay. So, and you're also climbing the career ladder and professionally, and you're in a new role, new position, taking on a lot. You're a wife, you're a mother. There's a lot happening. So tell us how you're managing that. And as you approach this fourth decade, are you looking at things differently?
How am I managing that? Well, every day is a negotiation, right? So I attempt. I'm looking. She's telling me to look into the screen. I'm looking at. Every day is a negotiation, and I try to not be so independent that I don't incorporate my husband and my daughter into that partnership on how we're going to negotiate this day and accomplish these goals. I think we as a unit are getting better at that. I think my husband is giving me some space to get moments, and I need to take advantage of those moments more. It's my fault that I don't. It's not him not willing to give those moments to me, but really balancing out the priorities in the day, which is family, and then, you know, working as hard as I can and bringing the best version of myself, and then coming back home to family. So I think those things wake me up and give me peace through the day and keep me going.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
sharing that.
No
So
problem.
that is something that is very critical as you progress throughout your professional career. And so this is one of the leadership lessons, life lessons, that as a professional woman, there are a lot of things that will have to be negotiated, right? And so that negotiation, that partnership, whether it's with a spouse, with children, you may even be divorced. There's negotiations that happen in all of our relationships. So having that take center stage so that you also can be true to yourself, I think is very critical to successfully live in this fourth decade and have the enjoyment and fulfillment that you desire. So, all right, Miss Nashana, come on. No. All right, so here we go. One more, fourth decade. Hello. So then, I'm gonna let you talk about whatever you want to talk about this experience. So, are you approaching, or are you already in the fourth decade?
I am approaching. I have 2 months.
2 months.
2 months. I'm the baby of the group.
Yay! Okay, so 2 months, approaching the fourth decade, and tell us, what are you looking forward to the most?
I think that, well, I've checked all the boxes that people say you should check. I mean, married, divorced, 3 kids. I think I'm doing pretty well in my career, but I spent a lot of my adult life putting energy into others. And everybody talks about, when you hit 40, you hit your prime and you come into your own. I am looking forward to dedicating more time to me. All my time is given, to make sure the kids are okay, make sure the job is okay. It was, when I was married, it was, make sure my ex-husband was okay. And even in the divorce, it was still like a lot of time, trying to build that relationship too, to co-parent and make sure that everybody's okay. So I'm looking to have fun. I don't want, if it doesn't pay my bills and put a smile on my kid's face, I don't need it in my life. Like, I feel like the world doesn't know you, so that you get a lot of pushback from your exterior environment. So the things that you choose to be a part of, your home, your job, your family, all of that should bring you peace. And so I'm about cleaning out. If it's not bringing me peace, I don't need it. I'm trying to have the best time of my life.
All right. Well, clap louder for that. Yeah. So here is to the best time of your life in the fourth decade. And I love the way that you talked about. So, you checked all the boxes and then you realized, there was no boxes to check in the first place. Really, it was about being true to myself. And in one of the talks that I've given in the past, in the pearls, I give some pearls of wisdom. And the truth is, there is no script to this. There is no boxes to check. We have all of these imaginary milestones and triggers and ideas of success that have been imposed upon us by others, by society, by culture, whatever it may be. And especially as women of color, I think we have an even greater burden that we carry it sometimes. As we mature, it's like a lot of this is self-imposed. And I think the earlier we can shed some of that, the greater fulfillment and joy we can get out of living each and every day. So that's the main message today as I'm here with the sisters. So say hi, sisters. Yay! So that is, so y'all come on back in the frame. So my sister, she's out the room. She's walking Shayla out. But let's see if we can get everybody squeezed back in here. Like, let's squeeze back in here. Let's see. Let's put it down there. Oh, there we go. So, thank you guys. Let me, my hair can be really oppressive.
Okay.
It can
It's
really
beautiful.
hide people out. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining us for our premiere episode of Hey Sister. Christina's coming back in the room, so we'll come let her say bye-bye. Yeah. Come on, jump on in. Yes. Yeah. So we're signing off here in sunny Arizona, and thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. There'll be more to come, and then we'll be announcing these live episodes so you'll know when we'll actually be on, and you you can join the conversation. So thanks everyone who joined today. And next time we want to hear your comments. And we're going to share this video. We want to hear your comments about what you thought about today. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.